Guys, how's it going? 75 Chevy square body today, doing some metal work on the box. I'd like to complete the passenger side if I could today. Um, so we'll see how that goes. But before I get started on it, today is actually um, International Do Something Nice for Dirty Dan Day. And I didn't even know this was a thing until I made it up. Um, I'm getting a lot of viewers on my videos, but not a lot of guys are hitting that subscribe button. And it's right below you, right below the video there. Hit the subscribe button, man. It's free, costs nothing, and hit the little bell, and I'd appreciate it. The reason I want to get more subscribers, I'd like to get enough to justify going out and getting some hats and T-shirts and stuff like that made up. Uh, you know, I'd sell them, but subscribers would get pretty much at cost, and I'll give some of this stuff away, every once in a while, to subscribers only. But I need enough subscribers to justify putting out the cash. So yeah, that's why I'm pushing a little bit. Anyhow, let's get at that metal work. That patch idea for using a front fender to patch the rear box wheelhouses. I think it's going to work out pretty good. So yeah, let's just get after it. Okay, well, like I said, it's been hot. Stripping filler and paint and stuff. Dirty job, dusty, and with the heat, the old aluminum recycling station's been taking a beating over the last few days. I'm sure Greta Thunberg would be happy I'm doing my part for the planet. Yeah, I finished the rest of this, and it's beautiful. It was just this one hole. It was packed full of body filler, so we're going to cut this whole section out, put a new piece in. I don't know if I have another fender to cut up for that, but I'll take a look. Even this, I know it looks crappy, but it's just pitting. It's solid. So it's good. Once we get the epoxy on it, she'll seal that right up, and we can go from there. So this side's pretty good. This side over here, there's quite a bit more metal work to do. There's a spot here, a little rusty. There's a hole here. Underneath is all bent to hell. There's another hole here. But it looks like this box was damaged when it was off the truck. It's kind of kinked right here, and then it rolls underneath, so it's maybe moving it, and that continues on to over here where it's folded up inside as well. Over here is really good. There's no holes at all. A little bit of pitting. One hole right here to weld up. Looks like that was drilled for whatever reason. The tops of the box are stripped as well, looking good. Overall, really decent. So some hammer and dolly work, a few little patches. The roof and the tailgate I'm going to get to tomorrow in the morning when it's cool. So I'm gonna fire this up and bring it into the shop and get on some of this metal work. I wish the metal was as good on my square body when I started it, but the metal work's all done on that now, so whatever. Anyway, I've got my proper welding attire on, and we're gonna start doing some metal work. Okay, so this is a original fender off of my 85. I cut this piece out here off of the driver's side front fender, the back edge, and I took that piece and I used it to patch the box where I had some issues. So I got that fit. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take my ultra skinny 3/64 cutting wheel. This thing is real skinny. It's like Celine Dion skinny. So I'm going to take it and I'm just going to ride the edge, cut it and then that'll give me the perfect gap for welding. So I'll be back when I got that cut in and tacked in place. Okay, so there it is, tacked in place. I still got to get underneath. I'll show you. As I cut it away, I peeled the original piece back so I can weld it. So I just got to finish cutting it out. That whole piece will come right out of there, and it'll be replaced with this piece. And yeah, we just got rid of all the rest of that section. Well, there's the patch all welded in. Man, that idea worked great. So remember, piece of a fender can repair the box. Awesome. And at the same time, I also put all my grabbed my stinger and put all my pins in. There's a crease that runs from here, well, to the end. So I'm going to pull those out, and then we're going to get after patching this one here up. I'm going to check and see if I have another fender piece. If not, well, I'll have to fabricate that one. And yeah, then metal on this side will be done on the box anyway. So I'm going to pull that dent, get it on that other patch, and see you in a bit. Okay, well, so it turns out that that piece that I cut out of there worked perfect for the front edge of the rear wheelhouse on the passenger side. This is a driver's side fender, and the metal is mint on this piece too that I need. There's a little hole right here, but I don't need this because this lip here is good on the box. So I'm just going to cut it along there and take that piece out, and that's what we're going to use for a patch. The only reason I kept this fender is because, you know, there's some trim pieces I need and hinge parts and stuff for my 85. But you know, you never know. It's only junk if you never use it, right? So to all those people who said, why do you keep all that junk? Well, this is why. Okay, so this piece doesn't fit as well as the one in the front, but we can fix that with a little bit of hammer work, and we'll get her in there. We still got that curve and the curve this way, and that's what's important. So that lines up pretty good. Like I say, we'll cut it in and we'll just weld it and clamp it as we go, and we're gonna make the damn thing fit. That's all. Okay, well, I cut the piece out, and yeah, we got a couple of holes here we got to fix. This piece is pretty crusty, but so I'm not going to get that outer patch welded on there tonight. Boom. Just not enough time. It's 8 o'clock Sunday night. So tomorrow morning, yeah, I'll do the repair underneath, get some primer on it, seal it up. From here up, though, from the inside, there's no holes in it, so I'm thinking it's just this area right here. So, you know, old trucks, man. What do you do? Anyhow, I did grind all the pins clean and got that dent out of there. So, yeah, it's very thin skin of filler to straighten that out. So, the metal work on this side of the box will be done in the morning. Shouldn't take me too long to do that. I don't have to be too fancy with it. It's hidden anyway. It's underneath. We just want to make sure it's solid and sealed up so the rust stops. And then we'll hit the other side. So that's where we're at for tonight. And time for me to sit back and have a couple ice cold pops. Okay, well, there you have it. So I cleaned up a little bit, and it's, you know, about 8:30 now. Sunday night. I've got to put this video you're watching right now, I've got to put it together. So yeah, I'll have a couple ice cold pops and do that, so the video is ready for tomorrow. You know, when you're working on these old trucks, you cut away a chunk of metal and you find some other rust damage underneath. You know, you can't get pissed off. It's the way it is. You know, it's a 40-plus-year-old Ontario, Canada truck, so you know, no rust at all would be a dream, but no, doesn't happen. Not in the real world. I haven't found that unicorn yet. Anyway, like I mentioned earlier, subscribe. click the button, click the little bell, tells you when the next video's up. I'd appreciate it. Check us out on Facebook. Um, don't be afraid to leave comments down below, whether negative or positive, whatever. I can take it. Don't be too cruel though. Yeah, and tomorrow, like I said, we'll finish up the metal on the passenger side and probably finish the driver's side as well. Then we can separate the box from the frame. So that's where we're at. And if you don't do anything else, get out in the garage and build something, man. Later, guys.